Good, yeah.
I can't think of
It's just so hard. Yeah, this is turning into survival. So we gotta push. I mean, we gotta get out of here. Come on, Tyler, what the f is he doing? If he was faster, we'd be at the bottom already.
Well, the idea is there would be sun on a higher position.
All right, here we are. We're in Guilford Penchant National Forest in Washington State. This is the northwest corner. It's a 1.5 million acre national forest with massive trees, wild rivers, and dark, mysterious groves of ancient forest. It's also the highest concentration of Bigfoot sightings in the world. Look guys, here's the goal. We have 36 hours to complete the Dark Divide route and return for extraction. We'll be completely self-sufficient with the exception of 2 hidden and random caches. So this route's going to be primarily single track, backcountry, super rough, some of it on blown out motorcycle trails, old hiking trails. So suspension mountain bikes are definitely going to be the best tool for this one. So we brought along canyon athlete and filmmaker Andrew Jackson. I'm laughing, but I'm not okay. Okay guys, we're about to land. We're going to touch down here at this abandoned mine. As soon as we touch down and we get dropped off, the clock starts. You guys ready? Too bad if you're not, because yeah, we're here. Time to ride. Alright, we're like on time. This is so far really good. We haven't forgotten anything except lights, sleeping bag, sleeping mat, pillow, thermal pants, fire kit, water filter, or tent.
That's the impossible route way.
We're out there. We are in Guilford Penchant National Forest. It's like millions of acres of wilderness and trees and volcanoes and alpine lakes. And we're burning time. You guys want to hit it?
Let's hit it.
Let's go. All right, let's do this.
We're just going downhill.
Nature is an artist out here, and we are riding through some wild landscape. Stoked. I'm so happy. It's amazing. I was telling Tyler earlier, I've been all over the world to ride my BMX bike, and you know, nothing really seemed new anymore in that world. But in this world, I haven't been anywhere. Like, all I ride is the things around my house and like the couple races I've gone to. Yeah, I'm so happy now. I've traveled all over, like I said, for BMX, but I've never gotten to do anything on like a mountain bike or a road bike or gravel bike. So for me to get to see something new, I'm like, that's exciting for me now at this point in my life, because it doesn't, I feel like I've seen so much and done so much.
How many rides do you have on this bike?
over 10 miles.
Oh, wow. Okay. How many proper mountain bike rides have you ever been on?
0. I've ridden downhill.
So I'm a huge moto fan, and Andrew actually raced pro motocross for a little bit. So and already you can tell when he's going down, his form, his posture, his bike handling skills top notch. So
thanks, Tyler. I was excited because I was like, oh, this is like a real challenge because we got to figure out our own way out of here. I'm looking, there's no roads, so no one's coming to get us. So it's kind of like you're on your own, like it's a real adventure.
Speechless.
this place was so beautiful and the trails were pristine. If you wanted to make a documentary about what is amazing about mountain biking, this would be the place to go. The full route on this one basically wraps around Mount Saint Helens through blown out motorcycle trails, and over the 130 miles, there is about 25,000 feet of climbing, which are some big boy numbers, but the fact that we're on mountain bikes takes it to a whole new level. Because if you've ever ridden mountain bikes, you know that the mileage on a mountain bike is completely different than that on a road bike. We do have an advantage, which is that we don't have to pack super heavy because we have 3 secret stashes along the way. Now, we are unaware of what is in these stashes, so it's hard to plan. So each one of us brought on quite a bit of our own food and water. But the thing is that our pace has to be pretty high because we have to get back to that helicopter in 36 hours.
It's just wild, absolutely wild. Just past this, we'll get to Ape Canyon, which is the site of a crazy interaction between Bigfoot and miners. And when people came up to document it, they found, I guess all the men were dead or something, and their arms were twisted. And one of the guns was twisted like a pretzel, like the rifle.
So I kind of also looked a little bit into the lure, and if you get real deep into it, this is why there's no footage and no one's ever seen one, is because they're interdimensional. That the Bigfoot can actually teleport or transport between dimensions, and that the electromagnetic fields of cameras, they're able to know that and then alter dimensions. Okay.
So there we are, and I'm sharing whatever he just ate because shit is good.
I think me and Jeremiah are very similar. He's old. I mean, I don't know exactly how he came up, but from what I do know, I think we had similar ways that, I don't want to say we were raised similarly. It's like 2 different paths that were parallel.
I feel like I've done everything that I set out to do in my career, almost. But then I find something else fun I want to do. And I think that's the gist of the continuation of my career, is just being able to explore. Because I couldn't explore when I was busy racing and pre-riding the racetrack. I was ignoring the mountains and just riding in circles. So it's such a gift to be fit and healthy enough. And I mean, torn ACL, and I'm out here like rocking this crazy ass ride, and we just caught our first peak of Mount Saint Helens.
volcano. The views out here are spectacular.
This is not bad. Spectacular. The pumice just sounds like, I don't know, pieces of like chalk grinding together or metal or something. So wild.
I was just sitting here thinking this is why I came on this trip. It's more of a feeling than, I don't know, it's hard for me to put into words. Like usually I always have this like internal monologue going on with myself, and here it's just like so clear and just, I don't know, here for the experience.
That's a really good point he brings up that I guess I never really thought about, that you always have this noise in your mind, but when you come out on these impossible routes and you see what this is, you're taken back, and it's like it just quiets everything down. You can't really do much but just go, whoa. And that's a very hard place to get to. Like that's like Buddha's Zen lifetime in a temple, to get to a point where your mind is clear.
And when you're at somewhere like this, it's really easy to hit that place.
Easy to get there, but the cost is very, very difficult. And so that's another really amazing thing about these places is like, you know, to get that amazing feeling, that like supreme, ultra, just one with the universe feeling, there's a cost, and it's discomfort.
That was like a freaking sliding board with pebbles. I had one foot in the pumice to try to help slow me down. That was so wild.
Hitting me right in the face. There's Chipotle up here, right?
A giant donut made out of Fruit Loops.
You want Fruit Loop cereal? And Kung Fu Panda, there's a cartoon and he has to like try to walk up all the stairs to see the ceremonial tiger thing. This is it. This is that staircase.
Wow. I'm totally rideable. After you, sir. So, we're on the side of a cliff.
Oh yeah, this really is the side of the cliff.
The things you can't tell from a map. Oh boy. Don't fall. Be super careful up here. It's a lethal drop where there's dirt slope, but then it goes straight to a cliff. I'm serious. Serious voice, serious face. Okay. There we go. Keep your ass close to the ground and yeah, you're good. Nice and low. There you go. There you go.
For the first time ever in an impossible route, we are not underbiked. We have the right tool for the job, and it's amazing. But we are fully self-supported. We have no idea when the stash is coming up, and so we have to start managing our fluids and our food because we have no idea when we're going to get more. I'm only down to one bottle, so hopefully we run into one of them nifty stashes
that Jeremiah was talking about.
Dude, so fun. When we were going down that hill just now, it reminded me when we were little kids, my friends, parents, or our parents, whoever would drive us up to the top of the mountains in Malibu and race down them on downhill bikes, fully just like drafting and everything. Me, my brother, and a couple of our friends, like full face moto helmets, and I think that's it. We just wear a full face moto helmet and like shorts and a t-shirt
And like drafting.
yeah,
and
going like 50
slipstream.
miles an hour
Yeah.
probably when we were like 14, 15.
You know, you can find bikes later in life and still enjoy them. But when you find bikes early, you know, when I ride, like every good memory I have stems from some time on the bike, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like riding to me is a feeling of comfort when I didn't have any worries. And I was just like a 9-year-old boy riding all day on my Batman bike, coming home tired, hot meal on the table, just comfort, joy, love. That's what bikes do for me. That's why I love doing this so much.
Yeah, I can remember learning to ride without training wheels. The first time was this purple JR bike, this really cruddy bike. No offense, Grandma. Grandma got it for me for my birthday. But the purple bike, you know, it wasn't the most masculine thing. It had tassels. That feeling of freedom and floating and flying was just something I couldn't describe till I did it. And then one day I remember my mom gave me a push. We were in the parking lot in the apartments that we lived in, HUD housing. But that day I could fly. Wow.
Now this impossible route was really unique because of the nature of these trails. They were so fun and so flowy, and so you weren't having to use your endurance all the time. It wasn't just about brute strength. You had to have technical skills, but it was so much fun that the morale boost of just sending it down these trails and enjoying yourself was great. Now Andrew was riding phenomenally. I was so impressed with how he was riding. But we are 7 hours in. Our water is low, our food is low. What are we gonna do? We have no idea when the stash is coming in. We're all very hungry.
Yeah. So that's my last little bit of calorie. I'm running low. It's hard. It's hard because I am hungry.
But in reading my Bigfoot book, I was reading about the guy who's able to forage blueberries. These are dried, vine-dried blueberries. They're delicious.
Are you sure?
Sure what? Yeah. 100%. I thought you lived in a forest, man.
I don't have...
You don't have blueberries in California? Well, where's Andrew? He is missing out.
Want some reassurance that these aren't death berries.
Nope.
Because a lot of stuff in nature looks edible and then you die.
Nice score.
I mean,
There we go. All I'm thinking about is my son right now because he loves blueberries and he would be ecstatic. Here you go, Ion. Oh, I had to stop that recording. Oh, it's so good. All right, what? We found blueberries. All right, the out and back, the first one. If you were stuck out here with no food and water, between grubs, going low for some streams, making a lean-to, this would actually keep you alive for quite a long time. A lot of water in here, a lot of nutrients, and sugar.
you know, just eating wild blueberries on the side of Mount Saint Helens. I don't even know what to say.
I count the days since you've been gone. Wasn't you living? Somehow, some way, life goes
for any needy explorers. If you're going this way, we've left some stuff in case you need it. A bunch is random, so hope you find it useful. Trail angels. Oh, dude, what the hell?
I am out of everything.
Squirrels or something got in here. Squirrels? Oh, torn up to hell.
Yeah, boy.
Something got in here. What do you get?
I'm getting some caffeine immediately.
But we do have some canned tuna. I don't see any water in there. All right, Fashionista, move out of the way.
Come tend the garden with me. We have so many seeds to sow. When the harvest comes in, it will be time to share what we have grown. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy.
So far, has this met, exceeded, fallen behind your expectations?
I didn't really have any expectations coming into this because you guys do these. I don't know. I just wanted to come in with an open mind and be open to the experience of it. And yeah, it's amazing.
But so if you had like a video game life bar.
Where am I at?
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't been thinking about that, and I don't really want to start.
Okay. I'm having a lot of fun. Now, I don't want to like beat this down too much, but like 3 days ago, I became the national champion of ultra distance. And so I was like, I don't know what my body's going to do. Like, that's so much fatigue. It was like 1,200 TSS in one ride. But with the mountain bike, it's just a whole different thing. It's totally different muscles.
It's fun.
It's fun. I mean, that's such a cool thing about this one is like, I mean, we haven't done a whole lot of downhill, but whatever we have done is picture perfect. Andrew and I, which, look, zoom out, I would say Andrew and I are two totally different people. On paper, he lives in LA, you know what I mean? I live in the mountains, whatever. But we've been talking, and I swear we've lived the same life. Like, me and him have so much in common. We're just chatting it up about all sorts of things. He's just like becoming my best friend. But like, it's just really neat to get to know someone on these trips because, you know, it's like a real serious bonding, you know, moment where you're like out in the middle of nowhere, really having an amazing experience.
Okay, now tell me about Tyler. What's he like?
What's Tyler like? I don't even know how to describe Tyler.
I have always been in touch with my fashion side. You ever go, man, I kind of have to poop, but like I'm not ready, it's gonna take a while. So I have no idea where we are, when we are, how we are. I got it. Come on, Tyler. Come on. You got it.
Because I only knew him from YouTube and things, and you're like, not in a bad way, but you know, he has his like influencer thing and he really is out there doing things, which is the opposite of me especially, and even I feel like Jeremiah does less. He's better at talking than I am, but Tyler's like very serious. Like when you ride with him, like I said, like he's not gonna break. He's a tough guy, and he like can back up, I mean, anything that not even that he says, but he's not just like an influencer internet guy. He's really about it.
Dude, Andrew's ripping, man. Andrew's legit. These are not easy. And I am actually kind of offended at how easy it seems to be for Andrew. Andrew's pretty stoic, kind of hard to read how he's feeling in the moment. Most elite athletes are kind of that way. You know, I just wear my heart on my sleeve, dude. If I'm hurting, I make a hurt face. If I'm happy, I make a happy face. I'm gonna fall. No, I'm not. I got it. I have no problem saying I'm wrecked. But like Jeremiah is that way. That guy could have 4 broken legs and you wouldn't even know it. I will say though, this hasn't been outrageously hard yet, but we'll get there. Because like we're only a third of the way and we've been riding all day. Holy smokes, here comes the 2-time national champion.
Oh, knock it off.
It's Jeremiah Bishop. Go, go, go,
go, go, go, go, go, go, go, no. Yeah.
See that? Mountain biking is awesome. How fun is that?
Nuts.
Oh, so good. Yeah, Andrew's ripping. You know, his moto background, the skills, the light, the vibe, the trail is just so good. We've had an hour and a half till dark, right? Yeah. And we got to strategize pretty carefully here. So yeah, we'll have to kind of strategize our game plan, because if we go up to the top of a 4,000 foot peak, it's gonna be freezing up there. So we gotta make good, smart calls here. If we can get, you know, a good camp down low, if we don't have any good insulation, and camping low is a big way to be warmer. It's about 3 degrees every 1,000 feet. So that make a pretty big difference if we're 4,000 feet up. No, there's a drop coming up here, down by the river. And so it might be trash, it might be treasure. It'll help our decision. All right, so. Oh boy. Starting to feel it. Stoked to find our stash here. We've got all kinds of goods here. We've got some random treats. Looks like we even got some stuff that might help us over the night.
We got a campfire
towel.
area.
We're gonna have to really improvise.
Hey, but there was a
blankets
sign right there that said RV park store.
You wanna go 6 miles out of the way?
Yeah.
To go to a shopping? We got food right here.
It's an art, but it.
You're gonna buy
like
an
a
RV?
full. No, it's just like a full on.
Okay, well,
Camp.
if you want to tap out, then me and Andrew will consider.
Is it a tap out going 6 miles to a better place?
To a better place. What's better?
Showers, probably. A cabin.
Showers. You know, you can plug into the Wi-Fi. Maybe get a foot rub. No,
Yeah.
that's quitting.
That's not quitting.
The rules are 0 outside assistance, except for our caches of random supplies.
That's not outside of assistance. If we have to ride 6 miles out of the way to get it.
Yeah, 0 outside assistance. I mean, this is about being in the backcountry, trying to sort out how we're going to survive through the night. We got a little bit of gear here. We got
some tape,
some stuff here. We got some shower curtains. We can make like a tent.
Oh wow!
With the tape, shower curtains.
Freaking Jeremiah, dude. R&B so hardcore. Now, I don't know what this RV park looks like down 6 miles, but in my head, it's got little cabins you can rent, and there's a bed.
Oh, we're gonna go do that.
And there's showers.
That's quitting.
You're not quitting. Why are you quitting? You're
0
adding.
outside assistance. You're a beggar. You're always stealing people's food and water. I mean, it'd be one thing if you were given to the homeless shelter after this.
I don't understand how it's outside
But
assistance.
This motherfucker will take so much.
This is
luxury.
outside assistance.
This is cache.
Outside assistance from outside. Assisted.
We have 3 stops along the way. I just think it is at least sporting to try to sleep in the woods.
Dude, Jeremiah's wanted to sleep on a park bench for so long.
We've already slept on a park bench. We're gonna go up onto the mountain. we're gonna be out there.
What?
All right, here's what I think. We put the hammock across 2 trees, and then we put the mats over it, and then Andrew and I sleep underneath of you like 2 little missiles, and we all keep our heat inside.
And then I fart from top, and then I send that down to you guys.
I don't care. I will breathe warm fart over cold air.
Did you bring that? Or is that outside assistance? Oh my God, 56. We've only gone 56 miles, and we've been riding all day, and we don't have all day tomorrow.
Really shouldn't stick around too long.
We're gonna ride up to the mountain right now.
We have to get more distance, or we're not gonna make it back.
The problem though, when we ride up there, we're gonna have to ride down in the dark.
How much daylight do we actually have to ride?
Yeah, it's rough. That's what I mean. We gotta get out.
I'm gonna say 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna be at night on the road, huh?
And so,
what time is it?
With no lights.
so what I am proposing is that we're in a beautiful spot.
Yeah,
we have
set up back in the
we have time to set up a nice camp right now. And what are we saving tomorrow? 20 minutes. As of where if we get 20. Let's say it's on 40 minutes. We get 40 minutes up the road, but it's
trash.
It's nothing, and then it's dark, and now we're trying to set this up in the dark. Bullshit. And like the morale boost, honestly, of like just being comfortable. Yeah, and then tomorrow though would be a race, negotiation. Shark Tank. Deal done. Don, the national champion, thank you.
This will keep you warm.
Hello, welcome to Cribs. This is my house.
All right, so I am barefoot trucking over here to this beautiful pillow made of moss. So Tyler's got the space blanket, but he's got no loft. And we got our little lanterns here. So we can put these up here for some ambiance. For styling, we're gonna have some tea here later.
I feel so left out.
Did you have some tea?
I feel so left out. Like they've got such a good setup.
I know you went straight for that hammock.
I know. I moved. I took the selfish move. I tried to grab what I thought was going to be the best, and now I'm filled with regret.
This is normal. This is totally normal situation.
It's cool.
This is what I do all the time.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think I can sleep. Like I feel almost hot right now.
I feel the same way.
That's such a good thing.
It was a long day.
Yeah. I'm smoked.
You are?
Yeah. I'm exhausted.
Yeah. All right, boys. Well, let's get some shut eye and do it again tomorrow.
All right.
I'm scared the bungees are gonna smack me in the face, like from both sides. Forget about it, dude. I'm a cocoon.
But yeah, that night camping, that was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my whole life. Having just a sleeping bag and then a wet chamois that you've been wearing all day, and I was just like jackhammer shivering. I couldn't stay still or anything. Oh, it was horrible waking up cold, and I don't even think I knew if I was hungry or not because I was just cold. Like I think I woke up Jeremiah and was like, I'm shivering so bad that I'm sweating in this sleeping bag, and if I'm working this hard, I might as well be pedaling a bike. So can we just get on our bike? It was still dark, and I was like, can we just go?
I honestly really don't understand how humans have survived this long. Like I'm not the same human that survived in these woods and like foraged and hunted. I have space-aged fabrics, right? Like all over me, and I'm freezing to death. And early humans just like
were naked. Well, this was awesome for them. Like, I'm so weak compared to a caveman.
I think the tent kept a little bit of heat in. I mean, I think it was more just like a psychological barrier. It was pretty cold. I was shivering. Feet were freezing, like rubbing them together. And then I finally had my Houdini jacket out here, and then I realized I could zip it up and then pull it over my legs. Not comfortable, but I maybe slept 2 hours. So I'll take it. Feeling pretty good. It just want to move so I can generate some heat.
Andrew, how was your night?
It was tough. I slept like 30 minutes probably, but I think I'll be good.
How do you know?
That I slept?
Yeah.
I was just like counting down the hours on when we could get up and start riding, because I'm sitting there shivering and wasting energy. So I'm like, we should just be on bikes at this point. So
This is how I've grown to look at it, Andrew, is that you have a spectrum, 1 being the worst thing you can experience, 10 the best thing you can experience. But that's subjective. It's subjective to the context of your life. And when you're too comfortable, then all of a sudden, you know, what, like getting a brand new car is, you know, a 10, right? And then after you get that, it's like, how do you keep experiencing a 10? And then all of a sudden you're low into the spectrum. It's like, you know, a 2 is like you don't drink coffee, but like for me, it's like cold coffee is like it's like a travesty, right? But with something
this is why I don't drink coffee.
Well, something with this, you know, when I get back home, dude, just sitting on the couch with my kids, maybe they're fighting, they're screaming, and the dogs just took a shit on the ground. Doesn't matter. That's like a 9. You know, it recalibrates your spectrum to where anything that's not this is so awesome.
Got a little time to make up. We make it, I think, up on this first climb by 9 a.m. We got a good shot at making it back. We'll have about 40 miles, but a lot of dirt road and just a little bit of single track left, so should be able to make it.
Are you a morning guy or night owl?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I don't like the morning, but it really doesn't matter.
Well, what lessons in your life have you learned to be so resilient? Because like, dude, you're not complaining. Like, dude, you're just trooping along. It's actually amazing.
Damn, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. I've been through a lot. Again, look at where we're at. Could be worse, right? People in the city that look like me in LA aren't going out to do helicopter 150-mile mountain bike rides. Like, that's not the normal thing that you do living in Boyle Heights and downtown. So I just want to like show the world and prove to myself too. I wasn't sure, but I just was like, let's see if we can do it. Like, not many people get this opportunity, so I'm gonna take it and try to make the best of it.
8:45 in the morning, and we are on track to miss the helicopter by about 45 minutes. We were right on the bubble. You know, I thought we'd be at least on the single track by 9 a.m. Just trying to keep a tab on the map and just kind of keep us on track. But
Well,
yeah,
it's not like we're going slow.
no,
I mean,
it's just
we kind of
freaking
stop a lot,
insane
but
climbing. It's 23,000 feet. We're at 4,700 feet. We're doing good. but we're also not making the time cut for the helicopter pickup. I think he's gonna leave without us. I'm trying not to be too stern with the guys, but also I know the realistic nature of these things. And I mean, this first big climb, 4,000 feet of climbing almost, and I think 20% of it's been on foot. So if we hit more conditions like that, we'll definitely not make it. But if we get lucky and we strike into some good, fast, high-speed ridgeline, maybe a couple good stretches of dirt road, pavement, we'll pick up time and make it.
Wow, this is a lot. It's really soft. I cannot wait to go down this though. That is going to be amazing. You always just think like, maybe this one's gonna be too easy. Maybe the rules we set, we needed to make them harder. And then you get into a position like this where, I mean, I think it's been 2 hours and we've maybe gone 2 miles. This one's so hard, but it's by far the most beautiful. Like right now, this is peak beauty. Peak beauty.
Sunrise Peak, I thought it was gonna be awesome views. I also thought we were gonna finish this route on time. I really thought, man, this is gonna happen. And Andrew's been riding great, but the route is a 10-tailed monster. It's no joke. We've been biking up this insane moto trail, like what seems for hours. You guys enjoy it. I'm impressed. This guy is like, I mean, he's a soldier. Like straight up, he's putting him through all this crazy dumb stuff. I figured at least there would be like some cuss words flying, and you're just solid.
Well, as soon as he gets home and he unfollows both of us off Instagram.
Yeah. Did you ever think you'd be on a Cascade mountaintop at 6,000 feet? Like, I mean, just even if we don't make it, like being here is like just something we'd never do if we didn't set ourselves out to push and do stupid, barely possible things.
I can very confidently say I never imagined my life bringing me to this point. There was nothing in my life that would have set me on this trajectory. Like as a kid, or like, you know, sometimes people, you're just like, oh, that guy he was destined for that. Like you could see that trajectory from a long time ago. This is such a 180, you know, fork in the road.
out of 10. Beautiful freaking little ripper, and then right back into misery. Oh, dude.
Is this real? Is it, or is like, this is like a painting. I feel it on my toes and like the bones mid-foot. I think we got 3 more of those really nasty pitches. Oh. Yes.
Look at that. Right into the blueberries. Wild blueberries. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Out in Oregon, there's billions and billions and billions of blueberries just waiting for you to be picked.
I think we invented a new sport, Andrew.
You invented a new sport.
Yeah, hike-a-biking. I think this is the best hike-a-biking route I've ever done.
Dude, like, this is serious. I mean, the views are unbelievable, but we have just been, he just said, we have been mountaineering with bicycles for 11 hours. But that view is so good. I would say this one's the hardest one that we've done, given all aspects: sleep deprivation, low fuel, technical skills, endurance, weather. Like, dude, the weather's changing by like 30 degrees every pass.
Oh, don't fall. Careful.
There are times in the impossible route, there's always a time where it just becomes comical. It's so ridiculously hard, and you're doing something so ridiculously dumb that you're just like, you have to laugh. This is that moment where I have shoes on my head and a bike on my back, and we have gone 36 miles in 11 hours. It's all good. This is what life's about, dude. Do hard things and hard things become easy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea how steep this was. I mean, any of it. I thought, okay, a few hike-a-bikes, maybe get off the bike for a couple minutes here. Maybe a few that are like, you know, 3-minute, 5-minute hike-a-bikes. But this is hike-a-bike world championships. I guess I should have known the clue would be that the route said 23,000 feet of climbing in 127 miles. I mean, that's not like normal.
Well, we are in an impossible route situation.
Yeah, this is turning into survival.
We have had nothing. We have gotten nothing since we started. We are 12 hours in. We have not been able to get a single bead of water, food, anything. No.
It's just so hard riding out here, like physically. We're 40. I don't know what are we? 30 hours in, an hour or two of sleep.
Oh, yeah, mental and physical.
And yeah, just the mental, trying to stay concentrating when you're riding.
It's 5:54 p.m. It gets dark in an hour and a half. We gotta keep moving. Let's push, let's push.
The nature of these trails were so technical and sandy and loose, you had to really be paying attention so you didn't crash, because if you got hurt out here, there's no one that's gonna save you. We're all very low on fuel, we're very tired, and it is getting dark.
And we're on the last descent that will take us off the mountain. But if we get off the mountain safely, that is success in and of itself. We're out of food, out of water. So nightfall is upon us and we are ready to tap out and smile about it. All right, so
oh, it was delivered. My text was delivered.
Oh. Oh, that's cool.
yeah, we have what, like another mile or two?
Who knows?
So we gotta push. I mean, we gotta get out of here.
We're pushing.
Yep. Got it, got it.
can't think of maybe more.
Come on, Tyler, what the f is he doing? If he was faster, we'd be at the bottom already. Yikes. Oh man. That was so insane.
Oh, it's not.
The last downhill was like reading with Braille, and I put this phone in here just because
you're a genius.
I couldn't see
Oh, you're so smart.
the edges.
Oh, I just was winging it.
Wow. Yeah, you're just
just
flying
winging.
down there with
I
no
was-
fear.
Genuinely having a blast.
This makes me feel so good. And no one got hurt.
Yes!
Woohoo!
Dude, how did you guys do that?
I'm lucky. I mean, I didn't hit anything and crash because
Yeah,
it could have gone the other way too. But I mean, it was thrilling. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of like cheating danger is sort of exciting.
Oh, yeah.
I kept thinking about the extra 5 minutes we spent diddle-daddling in the morning.
Oh, that was coming back.
You know, like every
Yep.
1 minute I took to change my shoes, or
Yep.
just all those little like 20, 30 minutes adds up, you know?
Awesome, man. Dude, this was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
You absolutely killed it.
You were just riding like an ace.
World-class athleticism.
We don't know.
I mean, like on all fronts, like your endurance, your
Yeah.
mental strength, your bike handling
Yeah, it's
skills.
really good.
It started coming around at the end there. Like I said, when it got serious and it turned from like, it clicked from like being like, just pace yourself to, oh shit, we got to get off this mountain. And I didn't even know I could do that. Like, I've done a couple of gravel races and I'm gassed at the end. So it taught me a lot maybe on how to pace. Yeah, like when you guys invited me on this trip, I kind of debated it for a second. I was like, you know what? Like, who gets to do something like this?
Yeah.
So I just try to take advantage of those opportunities and maybe like inspire someone else to like, you know, that's from somewhere that's not the normal place, doesn't ride mountain bikes. You can still go do it.
And look, if you've got the right mindset coming into this, Andrew had the right mindset just to experience everything. I mean, he didn't ride his bike for 2 months before this. This is not his mountain bike. I mean, it's just like there's so many things that it's just straight up disrespectful to the impossible rider. You know?
I don't think it's something that you can really train for or like prepare for or get ready for, and I think that's a really cool thing that you guys do because it's different.
Tell you, your attitude like just kept me just chugging along. Like I really fed off your energy because it's like, Jesus, this guy's not complaining, like not even saying anything.
No,
like your body didn't even, you know, you weren't even like hunched or like whatever. I mean, you just looked fresh. And it's just like, look, if you come in with the right mindset, you can really do anything. And so, guys, here's to dinner. Let's get dinner.
That's a wrap.
Can I say one more?